Hello guys, welcome to this new video. So I hope if you're here is because you want to get into AI in this new era, this new opportunity, right, in 2025 and also very soon 2026. And on this video guys, I'm going to show you the AI automation agency journey that people follow in 2025 and even myself that I did in the last 3 years, and the three key phases that people follow and result into failure, right? I see a lot of people trying to start this new journey, learn about how to sell AI to local businesses, but every single time, after 3 months, I reach out again to these people and they tell me, Harold, I quit it. Or even worse, every time that we have a new client, a new student in our program, they all have the same idea of, I'm going to sell a small automation or only a small AI voice. Okay. So guys, let's get into it and subscribe and like this video and share if you like it. Okay. So phase one, I call it the automation beginner. At that stage, a lot of people follow only trend, right? And even myself, I did that in the past. I went to YouTube and I put it, how to make money with AI. I'm sure if you watch this, it's the first reflex you did in the past to learn how to sell AI to businesses, okay? But let me tell you, every single time the algorithm, right, they only push videos where there's mostly likes, views, right? But the real question you have to ask yourself is this video valuable for myself? And is this video giving me some knowledge to actually how to make money and leverage AI? And guys, unfortunately, even myself again, I did it in the past, and every single time I came with these videos about people telling you, hey, you can make $32,000, you can make 5K, you can make 9K, you can make 6K selling like chatbots. Brother, let me tell you, unless you don't work with a high top company in your area, like I did in the past, it's hard. Here's the truth, guys. Nobody will give you this type of contracts, and the reason why is because you need a great network to try to get these type of contracts, okay? And even with that, right now in 2025 and 2026, a lot of people are knowing about this industry. So they know that they can go hire someone on Fiverr, on Upwork, or even like small freelancers for even 75% less than your original price, right? That's the truth. So what happened is these people face only new trends, right? They follow what we call the shiny object syndrome. They see like one good video that pops up, a lot of comments, a lot of people telling them what to do, but at the end of the day, this is not what the market is looking for. Okay, so what happens? They watch a guy on YouTube saying you can make again 5K with a no-code website or a simple automation, and you can sell it to a business. Okay, so what happens? They buy courses, they learn tools, they build a small workflow and automations. They try to sell them for 1K or even 200, 500 if you're lucky. And every single time, you know what they say? Hey, let me call you later, right? Why? Here's the truth, guys, okay? The offer is too basic. Every beginner sells the same thing. The business owner sees zero high value outcome for their company and everything feels like a commodity. This is the painful reality check every single beginner face, okay? Let me tell you something, okay? You are not the only one trying to automate cold email, trying to automate maybe DMs, right? And the reason why is because right now in 2025 and 2026, very soon, all these big companies, CRM, like Go High Level, HubSpot, right? All these big CRM platforms, basically CRM, guys, if you don't know what it is, it's a software where companies keep their data, right? So even if you try to integrate AI into their platforms, these companies have already devs and also free automations under CRM. So even if you come and try to sell it for 200 and 500, they'll be like, I can just pay HubSpot for $200 a month, $100 per month, or sometimes even for free. Why do I have to trust you, right? And what happens is every single beginner comes into this boat, right? So what happens? Then maybe later they will see again a new beginner trying to sell the same thing. What happens? You go from 1K, right, which is impossible to close, to 500, right? He calls you, if he calls you, okay? What happens? Hey, by the way, Harold, yeah, I'm interested, but you know why? I have this company, they offer the same thing for half of the price. When you start, you want to make money so fast and so easy that the first reflex is, yeah, let's do it. Brother, if you want to make 10K, do the math. How many clients do you need with this type of model to make your first 5K or even $10,000 per month. It's a lot. And trust me, the worst part is when you have to manage all these clients, retain them, give results, make them happy. That's another process that you will have to face. So maybe today you'll make 2K per month with, I don't know, 10 clients at $200. But what if next month you lose all these clients because the CRM offers the same thing, or maybe they learn how to do it by themselves? Okay? So guys, don't be fall into this trap in 2025 and 2026 about the automation beginner. Okay, so let's get into phase 2. So phase 2, the value awakening stage. This is where you guys realize that AI is very more than just automations. Okay, you guys realize that in this phase, people finally understand that, okay, I'm not selling only automations or small workflows. I'm selling AI humans. Okay, so you picture this to yourself. How can AI reduce costs? How can AI generate revenue? How can AI improve workflows? Can be for sales, can be for process, can be for onboarding for their clients, right? And how can AI solve real problems that matter to businesses, okay? So when this switch happens, you guys stop being automation sellers and you start becoming value creators, right? Don't forget, companies will pay you based on the value that you bring to every single new prospect, okay? So in this stage, you guys need to think, what painful problem can I solve, of course, with AI? Where is the biggest inefficiency, okay? And how can AI transform these problems into a right offer, right, in this industry? So you guys become, instead of following a trend, to be an expert in the market, right? But guys, again, this is where decent money comes. You can make your first 500, you can make your first 700. If you're lucky, maybe $1,000, right? But it's very, very hard, I'm telling you guys, because even if you manage to do it, right? Truth is, when you create a system with AI, it's not the first week that AI will perform like crazy, right? Because your AI agent needs data from every single business. So what happens, right? Every single time, there might be some bugs, some errors. So in a week, maybe the company will realize, is it worth it to pay $1,000 a month for this small AI voice or automations, right? The truth is, what they will do is they might hire like humans, right? They might hire people in the Philippines, in India, whatever country they find cheap labor, right? So again, what happens is you can't charge retainers, because if you charge retainers, they will be like, yeah, but I can hire people cheaper in Asia or Africa or even South America, right? So what happens? Revenue is inconsistent. You compete again on price. And let me tell you, in 2025 and 2026, a lot of people will try to be in that stage, right? Even worse, in the first stage, okay? So how can you be different, right? This is where I call the market reality check. You realize that, okay, I need even more than just AI voice agents. I need more than just automations. How can I be someone so valuable that I know I can conquer the market? And this is where you guys need to be in stage 3, right? For this new year that is coming, that I call the transformation partner. Why partner? Every single time, companies need to see you as a partner, right? That they know they cannot find anywhere else, okay? The reason why is they don't want to hire people, they don't want to train them, they don't want to pay them, they don't trust them, okay? And even if they do, what's going to happen is at the end of the month, they will pay very more expensive, right? For example, marketing agency, setter, closers, devs, assistant, right? They will pay maybe at the end of the month. And I've seen it for my clients, $5K to even $10,000 a month. So as you come here to their business as a partner for $2,000 per month, $3,000 per month, upfronts, right? That's when they see you as someone very valuable, okay? So keep in mind, you're becoming the trusted expert, not a service provider, okay? This is, guys, the elite level, and this is where you want to be in phase 3, okay? Because in that phase, you need to understand, I don't have to be a dev. I don't need to be a freelancer. I don't want to be a small workflow builder. I don't want to be a chatbot maker. Instead, you guys become a problem solver for a specific niche in the market with a high value outcome, okay? So when you create a complete offer, it needs to come with discovery, diagnosis, AI strategy, implementation, optimization, management, and even more, okay? When you come to these companies with this type of offers, that's when they're like, okay, this is the partner who's going to solve a mission with a critical problem that I have right now. They see you as someone who brings an ecosystem for their business that solves pain points in that industry with a high value, right? That will move their business from point A to point Z. At that point, guys, you don't follow anymore any trends. Now you have to follow the market. Again, I repeat, don't follow trends. Follow the market. What does the market want? Here's the analogy that I have every single time. These companies, Fiverr, Johnson & Johnson, they don't sell random pills. They know the exact formula that eliminates, for example, a bacteria or a disease in the market. They know right now in this market, there's a problem, there's a pain point for a specific type of people. Not everyone is qualified for the pill, but they know every single time there's people who might need a new solution to solve their biggest pain points, right? They don't say, okay, I'm gonna sell this pill, maybe next week I'll have some sales. No, they analyze the market first, okay? And what they do is they come with a solution, okay? Think about it, okay? Imagine you're a patient, okay? You go to see a doctor. The doctor comes, he says, hey, by the way, for your pain point, okay, here's the solution. Imagine if the pain is so big from the last 6 months, do you really think that this prospect, this patient will say to the doctor, it's too expensive? I don't see the value? No, it's impossible, right? So you as an agency owner, as an AI agency owner, you need to understand that every single time when you have the right solution, the right ecosystem for a pain point in the market, that's when people come and they can never say no because you understand their pain points. And what you created, the ecosystem, the AI infrastructure solves their pain point, okay? And that's when you create a no-brainer offer. So guys, thank you for watching this video. That was everything for today. So if you like this video, just share, comment, like, subscribe, of course. And yeah, guys, please put you guys in this 2025 and 2026 year into that phase, okay? Thank you, bye-bye. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.